Well, speaking of good writers, there's. I also know the real reason why you wanted to do this interview with me, because you're in the comedy business. Ireland's just announced two giant comedy shows from a comedy titan who's coming here very soon. The one and only, the king of comedy, the funniest man of all time, Jeremy Piven, is.
Oh,
Yeah, my sides are already getting loose. So I've got to ask you, for someone who's been doing stand up for quite a while, for Jeremy Piven to just go from not being able to get acting work anymore to suddenly becoming an international comedian that's playing these big venues, how does that make you feel?
I mean, I think the only way I can describe how that makes me feel is if like I got me too'd out of stand-up comedy and I started taking acting gigs from Jeremy Piven. Like, it's like one time at the Comedy Store, and this has nothing to do with Jeremy Piven, but John Mayer uh, wanted to do stand-up, and he's a very nice guy, and he went up, and he didn't do very well, to be honest with you. And he went up to me after, and it's like, Earl, what did you think of my stand-up? And I'm like, well, John, how would you feel if I interrupted one of your concerts and played guitar bad? And he kind of looked at me like, okay, I get you. So, I mean, I just stand up. I don't know why everyone thinks they can do it, because very few people can, because it's a lot of work, and so I think stand up seems to be the last gap before you give up on your other career, whether you're a sports figure, a pro wrestler. I mean, Roddy would go on stage, but he would never do jokes. He would do like wrestling stories. So he I think understood it better than anyone, along with Jake the Snake Roberts, who is the best storyteller I've ever heard in my life. Uh, I opened up for him once in Los Angeles, and like usually after I perform, I leave or maybe I don't know, talk to other comics in the back or whatever. But I was fixated on his stories. So in terms of Jeremy Piven, I just he's not doing comedy because he likes to do it. He's doing it because he has to do it. So I'm not a fan, but it's free country, free world, I guess. Now if he's going to Ireland,
Yeah, and those fucking wigs don't come for free. He needs to work.
yeah. Well, I think that. I mean, I understand why he gets booked. He's a pretty big celebrity, so I think club owners and he wouldn't play arenas, but in Ireland he might play a small theater. Uh, they don't care if you're funny. They really don't. They just want the tickets sold,
Yeah.
because once the tickets are sold, they have your money. So hopefully the act, whoever it is funny enough to get people to come back. But if they can get your money once in a 2,000-3,000 seater, that's a lot of money for someone.